Hear me though. Not only is Leo a fire sign, and the Kundalini energy is what? The blue flame, the fire. And we're in a where the energy is rising, the planet is moving to a higher frequency, but it's a fixed sign, and it is ruled by the sun. You know, out of all the constellations, anciently, the constellation of Leo was the one that the Egyptians used to worship the most, if any. I wouldn't say worship, but they dealt with the energy a lot. They'll tell you that much on Google. You can Google those facts. They'll tell you that much on Google. They won't tell you why, but they will at least let you know that the Egyptians, out of all the constellations, it was the constellation of Leo that the Egyptians and the ancient people, the people in ancient Kemet, you know, they gave a lot of attention to with their energy. Okay? So, why is that important? Going through this Lion Gates portal. Why is that important? Because the Kundalini energy is rising on the planet. Okay? So, the Kundalini energy is rising on the planet. You have portals already opening. And we are going through the Lion's Gate portal of Leo. All right? And this portal is a portal of scientific awakening. So what do I mean by scientific awakening? That means, because this portal is open. We're going to go through this portal for about between 9 and 19 days. And the length of us going through the portal depends on the way every soul and spirit on this planet reacts to us, reacts to the portal as we go through. If enough people tap into the right frequency, tap into themselves, go within their deepest selves, focus on that, focus on the voices within that everybody knows is there, but nobody likes to listen to. I'll say that again. If everybody goes within and listen to the voices that we all know is there, but nobody likes to listen to, then we'll go through that portal, we'll stay in that portal a lot longer. But if not, we'll only be in there 9 days. But it's a grand shift because certain polar caps and what they call ice walls will completely disappear as we go through this portal. So that ice ring that's around this realm of these 7 to 8 to 9 continents, however many they want to tell you they is, because they're all lying anyway. But remember I told you in the map, we live inside the ice ring. Antarctica is the ice ring around. Okay, these ice walls are breaking down. And you have us in the middle. There's the ice ring around us, which they tell us is Antarctica. All right, and then you outside of that ring, you have more land and more of us, and then they have another ice ring around them. Okay, with more of us on that side, and they're blocked in by ice ring. So we separate into 3. Okay, but the gods and goddesses that are locked in the middle of the ice realm of the realm through ice walls, their ice wall, which separates us from them, is melting down. And it's going to melt down completely during the 8th. During this little 9-day portal. As we go through. All right. On top of that, many of you will be sent telepathic messages from all type of light beings, elemental beings, gnomes, fairies, trolls, your ancestors, certain extraterrestrial races. A lot of you will be receiving rather telepathic messages. You know, you'll feel different energies trying to connect with you more as we go through this portal. These beings they've been here the whole time. But when you understand physics, the four basic solids, liquids, gas, plasma, energy. Remember that. Then you remember that solids vibrate the slowest. So they are, you can see them. But you only can see it because it's vibrating so slow. So the faster things vibrate, the higher they go up in frequency. The less you can see them with the human, the the pupils. It take the spiritual eye to see. So many of these beings existed on higher levels of frequency. So you were never able to see them or communicate with them. But barriers are breaking down as we're going through this portal. Also, you have the walk-ins coming in as we go through this portal. What are walk-ins? Walk-ins are souls, some good, some bad, depending on them. But souls who come from different realities, alternate universes, and they come here to help fight in this war. But they need a body, though. So, and then you have some walk-ins, they want to experience what it's like. Like, you know, they've been here since what you would call quote unquote birth. That quote unquote birth, they just a walk-in. And now that we're going through this portal, that soul is going to leave, and then the real soul that needs that body is going to walk into that body. All right, that's what walk-ins are. All right, walk-ins are and because remember, when you come here, you can come here a few different ways. You can come here through what they call the birth canal, which is where your soul and spirit selects a parent, a mom and a dad, and then you go down into that family when the body is ready, which is when the mother waters right before the mother water breaks. All right, that's one way. And another way is to completely transfer your conscience into somebody else's body while they're here. All right, so that you can so basically say it could be one soul in a body, and then a walk-in can come, which is a higher form of consciousness, and come inside that body and help that other soul lead the body to do what needs to be done. Okay, you got that going on. Okay, so you got different versions of the walk-in. You got three. You got, like I said, you got the souls. Cause I'm trying to break this down, and you know, because it's not words for everything that takes place on the astral planes. Okay, so a lot of the things that take place on the quantum level or the astral level, certain things don't have words for them. You can only experience them. So when I'm trying to put words on certain experiences, I'm trying to find these low vibrational ass words that came from the alpha beta system to apply to something that's so advanced, so that you all can understand what I'm saying. Okay, but it's all based around energy. All right, it's all about understanding energy. It's all about understanding just the basic physics, like the basic physics, like just the basic four phases of matter. Because then you can understand what's going on with the walk-ins. All right, you can understand that you have certain entities and certain souls that just, these beings are beyond what you can, beyond what any word that you have on this realm to describe their attributes, because they are just that powerful. Okay, they are just that powerful. Pretty much, that's the best way to word it. Okay, and these beings are lowering their vibration right now as we go through this portal, just to walk into certain bodies to fight in this war, because that's on the good side of the walk-ins. Like I said, you got some walk-ins coming here to help that other soul that's in the body. So it'll be two whole consciousness in that body. And then you got the walk-ins that's completely walking in. So you got certain souls walking out the body, others walking completely in. You got that one. And the third form is the what you will call demonic possession form. Okay? So I don't like to say demonic because demons are what they call the titans that are locked within us. They call them demons, okay? And we have 72 of those within us. These are 72 feminine energies. Once again, you're talking about an energy stronger than plasma energy, so you're going above quantum physics now. And these 72 energies are locked deep within us. These are titans, but the elite call them demons, okay? And they trained us to call them demons, okay? So that we look at them as a bad thing. But this is what they are attacking when they hitting you with the motherfucking V-Dog. With the vax that thing up, you know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers out here vaxing that thing up, you feel me? That's what you're doing. You're altering the genetics. You're altering the DEA, which they don't talk about. That's why you can't find it. You can't look up, you can't Google deoxyetheric acid. No fucking where, nigga. You ain't gonna find that except in medical books that are hidden in the vacuum.